has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
I am loving this cinematic, that's why I showed it to you guys. Hello everybody, and welcome to Some of Play's Darkest Dungeon. Heavily modded, for your information. I enabled a lot of mods, quality of life and different stuff. I will link to a video where I go through the mods a bit, and with a link to the mods list. The main point is we got like 28 custom classes, I think, maybe even 30. So we got a lot of different custom playable classes. And the idea of this playthrough is we'll not take duplicates, we'll only take one of each class. And then
there is a great horror beneath the manor, a crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
And we will try to have as much fun as possible with this custom class. As you can see, I went through the tutorial area basically, got our first team, or the first 4 characters ready. Those are base game characters, of course. But we'll get the custom characters later on. In case you don't know Darkest Dungeon, what the game is all about, it's a roguelike, basically, dungeon crawler. You got your heroes. They have skills and equipment and all the basic stuff. And what you do is each week you take your group of heroes. Sorry about the tutorial pop-ups.
Your work begins.
You take a group of heroes and you go to a dungeon. This is the Darkest Dungeon, we need to beat it at the end, but our heroes will immediately die basically, and I think they even refuse to go there. And every week, right now we only have the one, but every week you can, of a selection, you take one dungeon and you go through there, try to get the goal, level up your heroes. We want to upgrade our estate right now. There's lots of stuff we can't use, and that's really pitiful. What I'm gonna do is increase the number of heroes available for pickup and increase the roster size. We don't need to increase the roster size yet. I increase the number of heroes we'll get next week, and I think that's it. We'll go for our first dungeon run. It's the usual suspects. Yeah, of course, he's kleptomaniac. He's always kleptomaniac. That's really annoying. He can steal our items. That's good. We can't change what they got right now. Hope she has the heals, yeah. Okay, she always has. Lurker, Stress Eater. fine. Eagle Light is really nice. Let's go. The runes. I mean, we can't choose anything different in our team.
Measured now in gold.
These coins are from the Hell. That's a mod I do it for late game. But what we're gonna do right now is buy a bit of... Where we go in the ruins. Oh, we got a holy water already. I'll take 2 keys. I'll take 1 of each of those and then a few torches. Might be a bit too over eager with the... Oh, we don't need that. We already got one of the... Right. I think the Vestal brings the holy water and the Plague Doctor brings an anti-venom. We don't want to overstock, but in case you're new to the game, you can use these items, of course, to whatever their effect is. And you can also use them on Curious will encounter in these dungeons to unlock better rewards, because those Curious can be traps as well, or can have negative outcomes if you don't know what to do with them. It's pretty, if you see how the game plays, it's pretty explanatory. Our mission is to explore 90% of the rooms, and this is our layout. We are right here. Let's go to the next room, see what we get. That's our first curio for an unburnt torch. I'm very happy with that. Each torch increases the light by 25, and highlight, as you can see, gives dodge, scouting and monster surprise chance for us. The lower the light, I think it'll increase crit chance and also the loot we can gain later on. Noxious Blast is nice. It has a chance to blight skeletons. This is a good skill. It could bleed the enemy so they take damage every turn, and if they die their corpse gets removed immediately. Problem is, those are skeletons, they have a ridiculous bleed resistance, as you can see down there. So we will just hit this one with a pistol shot, I guess. Now we can kill him with a dazzling light.
Give them no quarter.
Very nice. There's a corpse here now, as you can see. It blocks the spot. The clue in the fighting is each ability, when I hover over it, for example Smite, you can see on the left with the light marker, you can see what the two to the right are marks. That's position 1 and 2 of my party, like this and this. And Smite can only hit this and this position. If there was a 4th party member in the enemy, I couldn't hit him with this ability. That's the whole clue. You have your characters are better in different positions, and you gotta try to work out who to focus and how to win the fight. Bit of gold is very nice, and we got an unlocked strongbox. I don't need the key if it's unlocked. Nice. That's a relic, an equipment, talisman, whatever it's called, for the Crusader. Stun skill chance. It takes a bit of damage away, but our stunning blows better with a very much higher stun skill chance. So that's might help us in fights later on. This thing you see here is stress. If the stress reaches 100, it's gonna be bad. They will have a resolve check. Most of the time it's bad, and then it will have the character will have debuff and will stress out the rest of their team. If the stress reaches 200, so 100 again, the character will die to a heart attack. Of course, there's also a chance to die if your health reaches 0, and then you'll fail the death door.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
This is, by the way, also a mod where you have to use a torch to get through it, or it's gonna put you into a random part of the dungeon. You'll be lost in the creeping mists. Cultist Acolytes. Those are annoying. They will deal stress damage to our party. Want to get rid of them as fast. Oh my god. As fast as possible, and that's a very good way to get rid of them as fast as possible. Maybe you get blighted now? Nice. That's 4 damage each round, and I hope that Dazzling Light is enough to finish you off. No, but you're stunned. How much damage does Zealous Accusation do? Should be enough to kill this one, and this one is almost dead. Oh, we should have focused the Bone Soldier though. The Bone Soldier is a lot more dangerous than the Bone Rebel. Didn't pay attention. Okay, you act first. Kill him. Another crit! My dude is on point. I think I can do a party heal. 2 of my party members are damaged, and then Smite kills him because Smite is additional damage against Unholy. Very nice. We got the torches to use them as early as possible. Oh, we got a scout proc. Nice. That's a chance to see what's up ahead. So, room battle with a curio, room battle with treasure, and then curio interactions. I like room battle with treasure a lot. Let's go there. Of course, it's not exclusive. We can turn back. The pack contains loot. It's a key and another torch. Very nice. Hit them with the radiant light, and let's see. Room battle for treasure. We'll focus the acolyte, since he can do this and stress our team. I don't like that. Go away with your stress. 5 HP, so if this blights, he's dead. 4 damage per round for 3 rounds. I love the Plague Doctor. Blight is just so strong. At least that blight he does. Ooh. Gotta heal you, my dude. That's too much damage. And the glorious Crusader bonus damage against Undead or Unholy, I think is what it's called. Your hero is bleeding indeed. I could use a bandage, but I think I'm fine. And now you're a human enemy, I can bleed you as well. Oh, and this one cures bleed. So that's even better. And there we go. Deeds, I like it, and some gold. Very nice. That's a heirloom chest. Let's use a key. Lots of heirlooms. We need those later on to up. Those are like the 4 currency items to upgrade our estate, so that was very successful. Getting some of those. That's a trap. What is our trap disarm chance? A 90% on him. That should be enough. Very nice indeed. I will go down here to fight that. Oh, a scout proc. So I will go down there to. I mean, this is the first dungeon. I want to get as much out of this as possible. Again, 90% trap disarm. This one is the best. Thank God for scouting. Otherwise, we would have run into those traps without realizing they were there. Lucky us. And it's a Bone Arbalist and 2 soldier. Open veins is pretty terrible there. Ooh, the dodge is not good. Hit you with the blight, very nice. You need to get healed. Maybe you can. Oh, very nice. The Crusader is so good against skeletons, unholy enemies. Maybe you can get him now? It's not quite enough, but if we hit you for another blight stack, we'll have 8 blight. Yeah, he's dead when he starts his next turn.
Be gone, fiend.
Please, healer, go first? No, the healer didn't go first. Okay, so what?
Creatures can be felled, they can be beaten.
Okay, I know there's a few curios. Like now we can interact with this with different curios right here. I'll try the holy water. I think it does something. Yes. So we get healed to full life, I guess, when we use the holy water on that. That's good to know. We'll take a sec. Oh, we got our holy water back. Nice. Now we backtrack. We'll gain a bit of stress from backtracking, but I think it's worth it rather than going around again. Okay, we'll get everything we can in this dungeon. Start our campaign off strong. Then I hope we can get some nice custom classes after this week.
Wealth beyond measure.
Ooh, that's really good.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You know, this subtitle. I activated the subtitles for the. Is it in graphics? No, it's in audio, right? I'll put the subtitles on top for now. Because they're kind of annoying down there now, inventory and the map management. That also happens in dungeons, that's why I bought food. We don't want them to proc too many hunger. Now we'll continue adventuring. I want to clear out this down there. Don't want to proc them them to proc too many hunger tiles, so they'll die. Yeah, we'll do this again. I brought shovels because they could be... We could have needed to shovel through them, but I guess... Good thing I didn't just activate all the torches willy-nilly. Okay, what is this? Tanky dude, damagey dude, range damage dude, and he is stress damage dealer, so we'll focus on him. Alright, the plague grenade hits the last two. It's so useful. And then please kill him? No, he's not dead yet. That could kill him if it hits. Very nice. He is dead.
The promise of safety.
Yeah, the subtitles are way better up there. Okay, an attack. And then we'll smite you. Oh, we didn't quite smite you. Yeah, attack Reynold. That's totally fine. So,
Confidence surges as the enemy
that's 4 damage per turn. Hit him for another one. The
slow death
guy back there is dead.
unforeseen, unforgiving.
How much stun resistance? 25. This one deals 100% base, so 75% chance for a stun. Very nice. Stun makes him skip a turn. And then, oh, that's bad though, that was our big damage. And then they gain stun resistance, so we can't stun lock him. I guess, oh, pistol shot doesn't hit him. Grape shot blast, I guess. Put some blight on you. Blight is very good against skeletons, and then we'll kill you. Beautiful.
Destroy.
Another relic.
All.
Some more gold. And use another key on this one. Okay. We get rid of the anti-venom, so I didn't need all those beautiful things. But we got a lot of heirlooms. It was successful. Good kickstart for our campaign. Literally what we got. Stun charm, some golden crests for completing the quest, the quest, yeah, rewards, and then lots of heirlooms. Level up, level 1 for those two. No trade skill still. Okay.
We dug for months, years, an eternity, and we were rewarded with madness.
So now we can get stress relief.
Cobwebs
I
have
know.
been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
I don't think any. Thank God we kept the stress low. This is the other way of stress relief.
Pens, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Very nice. I realized unequipable trinkets. Yes, we started with the poker chip. Increased chance of winning gold in gambling, increased chance of losing gold in gambling, increased chance of winning trinkets in gambling, increased chance of losing trinkets in gambling. And also increased chance of staying in an activity for the following week in gambling. So that's kinda strange. What do we have? That's 3 new characters. I mean the Antiquarian is not a new character. It's quite old, so we'll upgrade the number of available heroes to 4, and now we can have 15 in our
In the
roster.
mud and rain.
So I know the Antiquarian is not a new character, it's an old one, but I want to do it anyways. -5 accuracy is kind of bad, but at least it's the Antiquarian with that. It's not too terrible. Those are new characters though. The Martyr, let's see what he has at first. More likely to be rewarded while praying. Stun resistance, experience religious visions and delusions, okay. Touch of Judgment. First 2 positions to first 2. Shuffle single, plus damage to unholy, plus crit to unholy. And debuff speed. Holy crap, that's so good against unholy. Okay. Hand of Rapture. Last. So this is the first 2 ones, right? Okay, so this is backline attack. Double damage versus unholy, but it has minus 50% damage mod. It hits all the last 3 enemies though, all of them. And kills all corpses. Nice skill, Blood of Martyr. First 2 positions and it's a heal. Cures of Blight and Bleed and self gains Blight and Bleed. And buffs the target, Blight resistant and healing received. So it's a heal that has a... It blights and bleeds himself. At least has a chance to blight and bleed himself, I think. maybe it does always. Barrows in heal and stress relief, clear stun, clear mark, but marks himself, stresses himself. Huh. I mean, he's called the Martyr, so he stresses it, he transfers stress from a target and he transfers blight and bleed from a target basically. Sign of Stigma. First position only. Torch +5 is fine. Back 1 is important. None of the other had movement abilities, yeah. Stresses himself, heals himself, bleeds himself, but stress relief for all other heroes and a heal for all other heroes, okay. Lazarus Gift. Activates Riposte. Other heroes gain stress relief and a heal, and it's a buff self for death blow resist. I like that. And Iron Shroud is marks himself and gives himself a huge protection buff, but a huge damage buff as well. A damage debuff. So we do basically no damage, but it's a huge protection. So there's a Riposte as well. This is kind of healer, tanky, frontliney dude. And this is the Paladin. Warren's Adventurer is nice. Good against Beast. Accuracy melee skills, reduced range skill damage. I think this one is kind of homage to World of Warcraft. Oh right, I need to check the camping skills as well of the Martyr. Like there's the Prep Talk and Courage and Wound Care, they always have. And what's this? If religious, buff dodge, and minus stress, I like it. Resurrection. Suffer damage. And reduce stress. One companion. Heal him for a lot. Remove mortality debuffs if they were in Deaththaw. That's pretty good if you resurrect one who's... It's not a resurrection, but it basically heals someone to full life and removes debuff. Self-Stigmata. So damages himself and stresses himself, but religious people gain a huge stress relief for the rest of the party. And then Pennis stresses himself. One companion gets stress resistance if religious and stress removal. Okay. This is a religious dude. Okay, back to this one. What I heard, this is a... Over from what I see, this is a World of Warcraft homage character. Buff self, plus 30% damage, plus 50% healing, plus 30 for damage if virtued. Okay. Again, buff if virtued and heal in all positions. Judgment. Plus 40% damage versus stunned. Pulls himself to position and buffs himself. Divine Storm damage. Holy Light healing and additional damage if virtued. One block. That's ridiculous. Marks himself but blocks the first attack. This seems really strong so far. Maybe too strong actually. Divine Storm attacks the first two. Buff self, armor piercing plus 30%. Okay. Move resistance, speed and stun resist. Clears the stun but marks himself. Okay. Hammer of Justice. Big stun. And marks himself. Okay, so this is a tanky boy. Hope. Plus 25% virtue chance. That's nice. All of these have, or many of these have, buffs for himself with virtue, okay. I see a stress remove. Crit, 10% crit and 10 accuracy for 4 battles is really good. Cleanse, remove disease, remove blight. One companion, remove disease, remove blight. Double disease removal is very, very good later on in some dungeons for the Warrens, for example, where he's good anyways because he's good against beasts. Seems to be very, very strong. Like I said, maybe too strong. So we go for the runes again. And what do we want? Cataphract, I have not seen this yet. Acolyte of Sun, we have not seen yet. So we'll probably just want the Warrior's Cap. It's not class restricted, and it does something for all melee characters. Accuracy and crit is really strong. Seraph we have not seen yet as well, so we'll do this. I do want to take the Martyr, and I do want to take this one. See how this goes. I think we don't need the healer then. Oh, this might be a bit too dangerous, but both of those have heals, right? I mean, he has only a self-heal right now, but he can heal only a bit also. I mean, it's marking himself, and it's a heal for 2. He can heal as well. We will not have a dedicated healer. Maybe we'll just put the dedicated healer in there. I think we don't need the Dismas damage probably. The Plague Doctor will do a lot of damage against Ruins enemies. Those are mostly unholy. That's why the Touch of Judgment will also do ridiculous amounts of damage. So what do we buy? Buy a few torches. 8 should be fine. I want holy water, I want skeleton keys. I want shovels, I want one of each still. To test the waters, what can we get? And then we need 8 food for two events of hunger. I think that's okay. It shouldn't be too much, and then with the anti-venom and the bandage and the medical herbs we can... Do I need 2 holy water? I know there's quite a few of curio interactions with holy water in the runes, so we'll take 2. But for now I want to test the waters with curio interactions. I want to see what we can get. We got one of the statue. Holy water will heal the character that uses it to full life. That's pretty nice.
Driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Complete 100% of room battles. Okay. Should be fine. The armor here might be a bit too much. I like the Martyr though, a lot. Dread Skull. Get stunned. Nice. Those are new enemies. No idea what they do. How much blight resistance do we have? Quite a lot. So I guess we'll use Emboldening Vapors instead. Get touched. And then... That's an AoE attack. Holy crap.
No quarter.
That was very strong.
Victories mount. So too will resistance.
That's a new one. Let's test Holy Water. A buff. Plus 30% damage until camp. Okay, so we'll get buffed if we use Holy Water on that one. Interesting. Ooh, the Madman and the Bone Courier. This is gonna be a lot of stress, this fight. Plague Grenade him, please. Both of them are hit. Very nice. Too much stress, my dudes. So... Stress is himself, but stress removal on all the other ones. This also... This activates Repose, and this tanks. So right now he's a tank. Also damage dealer with the Touch of Judgment. Dazzling Light to stun him. Hopefully he'll... Nice, he's stunned, so he'll take 8 damage until he attacks again. I think we got him with the next Plague Doctor activation.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
What buff does he get? 30% damage with Divine Storm. Oh, that's Divine Storm. Holy crap. And plus 50% healing skills is also very, very strong. Go for a party heal. Hit the backline. Oh, he blocked! Oh no! Could I heal? I mean, my heal is quite strong right now. You can also just strike him, probably. Plus 100% healing skills. For 10 rounds? What the hell? That's too strong. It's gotta be way too strong. He's gonna die to the... Look at the stress! Horror? I have no... Oh no, this is bad. Repost and stress. That was a very good skill, by the way. That's too much. That's too much stress. Stress per turn. We can remove stress per turn with Laudonium, but or whatever it's called, but we don't have it right now. So should have probably attacked with Divine Storm by now. That deals a ridiculous amount of damage. He's dead. He's also dead, so we can heal up a bit. Nice crit heal. Do Lazarus Gift again for some stress removal. I think he's the only one who still is in need of healing. Oh, it marks himself and reduces protection. Okay, we got the blood. That's good. Important for Crimson Court, the vampire kind of stuff that's happening. Seraph only. Minus 20% damage, plus 20% damage, minus 50% protection. Interesting, interesting. Unlock Strongbox, no need for a key.
Wealth beyond
And a bit of
measure,
gold.
awarded to the brave
Oh, and scouting,
the
very nice.
foolhardy alike.
Okay, there's no room battle down there, but I think we just go for the Curio and then turn back. So there I know. With the Holy Water we can dissolve the ashes and gain some
If
stuff.
only
Thrall
treasure
only.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, I'll take the Blithe skill chance on the Plague Doctor for sure. Some gold and a Thrall only piece of equipment. So this one, there's bandage, right? I can't remember, no. Is it medical herbs? Yeah, the herbs cleanse the maid and disinfect, so we can take it. Otherwise there's, I think, disease chance and at least bleed chance if we interact. So we'll go down here for the Curio, could be nice. It's just a pack. And the pack has already been looted, and now we'll gain a lot of stress from backtracking. We got enough torches to use them a bit at least. Okay. Ooh. I think there was interaction here in the confession booth with Holy Water. I don't have it though. So what do? Just go in there? Contains hidden treasure.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I'm not gonna read the journal pages, by the way. There's too many. I mean, I could read it. The assault was overwhelming with Cuthbert slain as Boylan fell. I was driven by rage. Oh, it's a 3 of 5 of the Blackets of Fate. Okay. I think it's describing a fight against the Shambler. Ooh, that's a new enemy, I don't know. Bone Assassin. 10% crit? My dude, you have to go. That's too much crit. Get stunned, please. What's the stun resistance? 10% stun resistance should be an easy stun. Those two, they're just bone rabble. They don't do much. Like, not even the ones with the sword, it's just bone rabble.
Executed with
Yeah, this one has huge crit bonus against Unholy. Oh, he's already dead. Very nice. And now he's dead. And then we go for the party heal. And then we go for Lazarus Gift. For a bit of stress relief for the whole party. I guess we can go for a kill. Oh, we can get another party heal in there. Beautiful.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Okay. So get rid of 250 gold for 100 gold, but it's the new stack. And I don't think we'll need the anti-venom. Oh, the Stress Eater consumed an additional food resource. That's bad. We will not be able to eat food the next time, though. 3 Skullets and a Point Cutter. I think the Skullets, they can be, I can remember they can be very annoying and dangerous. +5 dodge and a debuff of damage and accuracy, okay. Another damage. No, it resisted the debuff. Okay, we'll do for the AoE Blighten. Oh, those have huge bite resist. This seems too strong. The Divine Storm. Oh! He resummons! That's very annoying. Nice heal though.
Be gone, fiend.
You get touched by Judgment. Plague Grenade the guy on the backline again. Nice, he dies. To the Blight. Oh, Plague Doctor! In the ruins. That's what you want to see. Didn't hit the Skullet.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Oh, he was already dead to poison. That's really, really good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
Wait, we can
is a slow and insidious killer.
remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Does the key do nothing? Something? No. Completely empty. Unfortunate. There's a trap. 60%, 70%, so 70%. Nice. How much torches? We have enough torches. I shouldn't torch now. I should torch later, before we enter a fight, since we're still on scouted territory. Curio, and the last room battle. Give me some stashed heirlooms, please. Yes. So what do we get rid of? Since can't get the next food event anyways, I can just heal them up to full life. They're all full life now. And get rid of the food. Feels bad, but I think that's the way we gotta do it. Oh, okay. Like, I remember with the stacks of books, if you torch them, it's a huge debuff. Other than that, I don't really know what's happening. Desecrated and unreadable. Okay. Let's hope we can surprise them for a nice first round. Nope, they're not surprised. And I'm kinda not surprised. But Plague Grenade, so strong. And then we touch you. Oh, no crit again. Yes, plus 25% crit chance on those guys. I think we gotta heal. Crusader strike him. Very nice.
Maintain the offensive.
Now his Divine Storm does deal more damage. Oh, I love that he's so fast with speed 7. Did he get blighted at least? Oh, he also survives. Time for a party heal.
War can be healed, but never hidden.
I think I can start to try to... Ooh, there was a very strong stress heal. Because the both backliners are basically dead. Yeah, they'll die too. Oh! The other one is a repost effect. Whenever you repost, you get the effect. That's very good. I like the Martyr.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Okay, this does 4 to 7 damage, and the other one does 4 to 8 damage.
Precision and power.
I learned that in the arena. Okay.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And we got him dead. He'll die to the poison, to the blight. Didn't manage to kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, what did we get? That's 250 gold. Guess it's better than a few torches. And I think we got everything, right? Yes, I mean there's the one curio, but I'll not go back for that. Especially since we don't have any food left.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
I mean 6,000 gold. A few heirlooms. Both of them on level 2, the new characters. Yeah, on level 1, not 2. I like it.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
Nice. Intolerable clouds of mosquitoes and other less identifiable pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. Illness and irritation abound. Now we can get the courtyard quest, and we got the... Oh, I like that you can see what's happening right now.
You will know the tragic extent of
We'll
my
have the
failings.
blacksmith and the guild now, that's really good. The guild helps us with
The bellows
unlocking
blast once
skills,
again. The forge
and the
stands
blacksmith
ready
will
to
upgrade
wage
our
war.
equipment. Okay, let's go.
Make no mistake. We
I
will
think,
face ever
actually,
greater threats.
I think we'll stop it here for now for our first episode. The first 2 runs. Later on we'll hopefully have 1 run per episode when they're a bit longer. I'll tease us with the whatever we get in the new stagecoach for next episode. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you'll join me in this campaign. I'm very excited for it with the modded characters. I hope that they are not overpowered and make it too easy and stuff like that, but it's just huge variety in characters. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had fun. I'll see you in the next episode.